Mr. Palmer is recognized for 5 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, I move to strike the last word. Can you hear me?
Is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First of all, I just want to point out that the Republican response was over $600 billion, but it also included spending the over $1 trillion that has not yet been spent from the previous relief bills. And our relief package did not include funding to bail out failed state governments. We're more focused on trying to get money directly to the people who need it to meet the needs of the communities. That said, I strongly support Congressman Upton's amendment. The University of Alabama Birmingham has been a leader in research on fighting COVID. They've developed a new drug that is actually a drug to treat type 2 diabetes that they have found will reduce the mortality rate threefold. And when we talk about populations that desperately need relief from the COVID pandemic, the minority communities, the rural communities, that's where we see the highest percentage of people suffering from diabetes and hypertension and other issues that research is desperately needed to address in regard to the COVID pandemic. I'd also like to point out that we need the NIH to do more in terms of on the drug overdose pandemic that we're experiencing. I think we saw last year that we had over 70,000 people die from drug overdoses. I'll check those numbers to make sure, but I think that's what we saw. And under this administration's open borders policy, we're going to see that number go up. The vast majority of fentanyl and heroin are crossing our southern border. So we're going to face a concurrent pandemic dealing with drug overdoses that I think we need to be addressing through the NIH. I served on the Oversight Committee with distinguished Congressman from Maryland, Elijah Cummings. We held hearings, did a field hearing at Johns Hopkins Hospital about dealing with the drug overdose pandemic that we were dealing with. I think we need to put more money in NIH and to address these issues as well. I will yield the balance of my time to any of my colleagues who would like to speak on this.